Hello and welcome. How's it going? It's the Muddy Gamer here, and we are starting our new adventure in the brand new world of Galar. Well, I guess region of Galar. So, we're going to be starting our Pokemon Sword playthrough. We're going to be doing a Nuzlocke. If you're not sure about the rules of a Nuzlocke, they will be down below. There will be a few things that'll have to slightly be edited as we go, just to fit some of the new things in Galar. Mostly just to make sure that it's still a challenge, but still playable. Registration complete. Now saving. So before we get really into it, I understand that not everybody's going to like this game, and feel free to express that you're not a huge fan of it, but please keep any arguments and disagreements in the comments section civil. Don't attack people, that's all I ask. But feel free to express your distaste for this game. Like I said, just keep it civil towards each other. We all have opinions. I personally quite enjoy this game. I'm having a blast with it. And I know others are as well, but that doesn't excuse some of the things in it, or being freaked. And that's enough about that. That's all I'm going to say about that piece. It's a sensitive topic, so I think we should all just respect each other. Moving on. So, here we have the Chairman Rose. I skipped some of the dialogue. So, as you know, our society is able to thrive. Boom. Thanks to help from these mysterious creatures that we call Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon are all around us. In the sea, the sky, even with us in our towns. Thanks, Rose. And those of us who choose to raise and train Pokemon to battle and compete, we call Pokemon trainers. That's us. Oh, but I'm getting carried away. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rose, and it is a pleasure to be here. Pleasure's all ours. Now, turn your gaze to the Galar's region's greatest Pokemon trainer, your undefeated champion. It's time for Champion Leon's exhibition match. So I have questions about this whole undefeated Leon thing. Like, so was the last champion undefeated? Or did the last champion lose? Because the last champion lost a whole bunch, and why was it the champion? I'm so confused on this whole, he's the undefeated champion. Can all your champions be undefeated? Exhibition or not, Leon, your pristine record is about to end, so I beat you today. You know I don't lose battle with your right hand. Charizard? Dynamite. Which is a lie. He doesn't Dynamite here. You Gigantamax. Which honestly, that fire probably killed dozens, if not thousands. Good job, Leon. You just killed half your population. At least half the population in this stands. Pokemon Sword. And Wooloo! One of the fun things about doing this Nuzlocke will be my experience with some of the Pokemon I didn't use. Because when I play the games my first time around, I only play with the Pokemon that are new to the region. So, for me, when I played through this game, I used Yamper in its evolution. I used Scorbunny all the way up until its final evolution. I used the Galar and Weezing, which I know Weezing isn't new, but like the Galarian forms and in the last one, Alolan forms, I consider them new. Like, they're still new Pokemon. They're new forms, at least. I used Grimmsnarl once I finally got it. That took forever, though. Stuff like that. You get it. So we'll see how I get to use this time around. At your new flashy phone? Were you watching Lee's exhibition match on it? But you can't cheer him on with your hands full. What? I probably didn't read that right. You know the only way to properly cheer on Lee would be with his famous Charizard pose. Yeah, that's a really lame pose. Hop! Didn't expect to see you here today, dear. Isn't this the big day? Yeah, that's exactly why I came running over to get Muddy. Never mind watching the match now. I've got it recording at home anyway. I record all my brother's matches. Come with me, Muddy. He should be here any minute. And Lee always brings presents when he visits, so I wouldn't forget that bag if I were you. That bag, guys. That bag. Now I've got to run. See you at mine later. Yeah, sure. Alright, let's go. Alright, so I won't be doing a whole lot of exploration, just because, like I said, I've already played this game once. So it wouldn't really make sense to stop. Oh, right, I need my bag. It wouldn't make sense to explore every little nook and cranny, because I've already been through most of it. Grab my dad's old bag, and you still, as a protagonist, don't have a dad. I do that so much. I play with a little tuft in front of my hair, so like, that's an honest goodness trait of mine, which is good. So yeah, I'm not going to explore too much. We're going to be what we're here for, the Nuzlocke, which starts as soon as we get Pokeballs. Which I think in this game, we already technically have them, we just need to get our starter first. Go. Badoo. So we, like, Mom, why couldn't you just give me Badoo? Badoo's a good Pokemon. Ha! Have a look at you, Muddy. That old bag looks like it could pull you over. What? What does that even mean? At least we know it should hold anything Lee might bring, even if it's as big as a Snorlax. That's so rude. I agree, it's a hideous bag and I hate it. But still, calm down there, Hop. A Wooloo? What's it doing there? You have one behind you. What do you mean? Leave the Wooloos alone, Hop. You think they're your master? Hey, you silly Wooloo. I see what you're up to. Don't go using tackle on that fencing. It's just a fence. Don't need to call it fencing. Now you listen. No going past that fence. No! That's so random. His dialogue's weird. Hop's not the worst rival. I'm gonna probably joke around with him the whole time, but that's more me than him. Everyone knows there are scary Pokemon living in the slumbering Weld. Weald? I don't know how to pronounce that. Meh. Also, sorry if, like, anything happens where I don't hear the music. I'm not exactly positive on how to do it that I can. My screen that I'm using to play the game while I record it doesn't have speakers, so I can't hear the game at all, ever. So I can't hear any of the music or anything, so I'm sorry if that screws with people. It makes me sad too. How about it, Muddy? Let's race. Bet I can make it to my house first. But with you lugging around that big old bag of yours, you told me to bring it! And first of all, I don't even know where your house is. Well, I mean I do, but like, I wouldn't know where my house is. So, you're really against me, and you had a head start. Like, none of this was in my favor. You told me to bring a bag that drags me down. I'm kind of curious if this is... I've seen that there's a little bit of a break in the wall here, but I'm starting to wonder if somebody did that. It doesn't look like it's still there. I'm starting to wonder if somebody used like a device, a hacking device of some sort to get through there. So I don't see any possible way of clipping through there. So, we're gonna continue. It's just something I saw that was like, that's funny. It breaks the game after a while anyway, so we don't want to do that. I just wanted to see if it still worked. It might have been patched out. Or just fake. Mom, he is here. There you are at last, Hop. Doesn't care I'm here. Oh, and you've brought along Muddy. Hello, dear. Well, that's what Hop just said. Yeah. But where's Lee? Have you got him crammed in a cupboard? Why is that the first thing you go to? Has this happened before? I worry about your mother there now, Hop. He's still not here yet, for the 100th time. Honestly, Hop, you must learn some patience. He's probably only just arrived at the station of Wedgehurst. And that's where I'm going. You know, Lee is hopeless with directions. I'm starting to wonder if you're hopeless with instructions. Oh, will you? Yes, that's probably for the best. Man, this mother has no faith in her children at all. one's terrible with their directions, and the other one's terrible in instructions. It's like, well, that's just them. I'm not gonna help them. Can't miss out on your chance to meet the undefeated champion. Am I new to this world? Or this region? World. I'll wait for you out on the route. Can we get some backstory on our character, please? Because, like, yeah, it doesn't say anything about where we're from. Like, clearly Hop knows us pretty well. But yet his brother doesn't? And his brother visits all the time? And gave us gifts before, but we've never met him? Like, this is only 5 minutes into the game, and we're already, like, loopholes. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to be reading this. But not you, Muddy. So we'll steer clear of tall Galar ass as we go. Oh, he was saying I don't have Pokemon. Thanks. Thanks, bruh. Yeah, look at all tall Pokemon, or tall Pokemon. Look at all tall grass I can't get. What? Okay, why'd you stop there? You were so excited that you told your mom, I'm just gonna go meet him in town, and then you stopped in the middle of the route. Hop. Come on. I see Charizard. Charizard, Form 87, entering now. And Charizard pose. It's such a dumb pose. Whatever you do, don't do a shot every time he does that pose, or anybody does that pose, you'd be drunk pretty quickly. I promise I'll keep doing my best to deliver the greatest battles for you all to watch. Thanks. That's our unbeatable champion, Leon. You and your Charizard are the greatest. Well, thank you for that. I hope you'll all carry on training up your Pokemon and never shy from battle. Then come challenge me for the champion title. We're on it! We've all been working on our battle skills just like you've taught us to, Lee. Who's talking? Is it the woman? I'm just curious. Or is it the kid having a tantrum, it looks like? Really glitchy, laggy tantrum. That's amazing. But that Charizard of yours is too strong for the likes of us to take on. Too true. That Charizard is blazingly strong. But other Pokemon can be strong as well, like any other Pokemon. That's why I want the strongest of challengers to fill the gym challenge and come battle me. My wish is for Galar's trainers to work together to become the strongest in all the world. Galar. Unenthused Charizard. Yee! Hop. So, my #1 fan in all the world has come out of his way to pick me up. Like, it's 2 minutes down the road, bruh. He really didn't have to go far. And he stopped in the route for no reason before coming here. Look at you, Hop. I reckon you've grown. Exactly 1.25 inches since the last time I saw you. What? Bingo! Not only does he notice this by looking at you, you measured yourself just to make sure he's right. That's the sort of sharp eye that keeps you undefeated so long, eh, Lee? And these bright eyes over here. Okay, bruh. Back up. Not that. I don't swing that way. I've got it. You must be Muddy, am I right? You know this by my eyes? Bro, that's creepy. I've heard loads about you from my little brother. I'm the Galar region's greatest ever Pokemon champion, and a massive Charizard fan too. That I can believe! People call me the unbeatable Leon. Come on, Lee. And you, Muddy. I bet I can beat the both of you back home. Well, apparently this dude doesn't know how to walk down a straight street, so... yeah, he probably could. Always wanting to be the best, isn't he? With a proper rival of his own, I bet he'd push himself to become something truly special. Well, everyone, I bid you farewell for today. Don't you fret. I'll always be around to make sure everyone in Galar can have a champion time. I didn't read all that. I accidentally hit a button. Oops. And we walked up the street. Fletchling is not even in the game. Come on, Lee. You promised us a present, so out with it. You brought Muddy and me Pokemon. You did, didn't you? I know you must have. Right then. greatest gift from the greatest champion. It's showtime, everyone. So, in future series, we may do a Pick Your Starter episode, but since this is my first real series, I'm going to start by choosing my own starter. Feel free to tell me how wrong of an idea that is, but this is the way I'm doing it. So, I will say, these are probably 3 of the cutest starters that they've ever came out with. Not saying, like, these 3 are the top 3 starters or anything like that, but, like, in design-wise, like, all 3 of them are decent, at least. Their evolutions. That I cannot speak highly of. Alright, line up, everyone. Which will you choose? The faces have at least a little bit more emotion this time around. A little, not a lot, but a little. So yeah. Go on, you pick first. I've already got my Wooloo after all. Well, you're getting one anyway, so like I don't know why that's a statement you had to make there, bud. Alright. So... Oh, when you approach them, they start facing towards you, I think. Maybe? Alright, so I'm gonna be going with Sobble. Anyways. But we've got Grookey here, the grass starter. Sobble here, the water. And Scorbunny, the fire. Like I said, my first playthrough, I went with Scorbunny. I kind of like it is the best middle evolution by far. And as for final evolution, it's kind of the best of the worst. I know, it's funny saying that the 3 starters themselves are actually really decently designed, in my opinion. But it went downhill quickly. It really did. And if you haven't seen Sword and Shield and any of this is spoiler, like, the game's been out for a little bit now, and I'm sorry, but I'm doing this. It's been out for 11 days as of recording this. And 11 days is a long time for it to be out on the web. That if you're choosing to watch this, you gotta understand that you're gonna get spoiled on a lot of things. So I don't feel bad that I'm spoiling things for you by saying what the starter evolutions may or may not look like, because you chose to watch a playthrough of the game. That's how it is, and I'm sorry if that offends you, but that's my stance on it. So we've got Sobble. Part of the Nuzlocke rules is to name every Pokemon we get. And I don't know what to name him. I'm trying to think, because like if he gets to his evolutions, I'm trying to think of a name that is better off for that. Let's see what we got here. I really have nothing for this guy. I kind of want to name him Leroy. But it's not really a Leroy. You know what? I'm gonna name him Calvin. That's just what I'm going with. I don't know why. Kind of looks like Calvin. Alright, Calvin. If you want any Pokemon named after you, feel free to comment that. And I'm not above calling anybody after Pokemon. Understand that I can't control every Pokemon I get. Hop's gonna go with Scorbunny here, so we have type advantage. I'm aiming him to be the next champion, so be ready. You and I will be doing some serious training. I feel like Scorbunny kind of goes with Hop really well, though. I bet you will be, Hop. That's why I brought along these Pokemon for you and Muddy, so the 2 of you can battle, train, and grow stronger together to try to reach me. Poor Grookey's like, hello, I'm still here. And you'll come with me. Charizard will show you the ropes. He's strict, but real strong and real kind, too. Alright, enough of this trainer nonsense for one night. Dinner's ready, children. Bring along your Pokemon and let's all eat. Like, you have the champion of the region. People, like, lose their mind over him. And you're just kind of like, yeah, this trainer nonsense. Good job, lady. Also, sandwich shish kebabs? Like, what is that? Didn't look like regular meat in that on there. Might have been regular shish kebabs, but... The next day. You spent the whole night with that new partner of yours, right, Hop? You two getting on all right? Understanding one another? You even built up a bit of love. Of course I have, Lee. Muddy's made his fast friends with his Sobble, too. Name him Calvin. Come on. Respect them. He has a name. Then listen up, new trainers. Believe in yourself and your Pokemon. If you trust in one another and carry on battling side by side long enough, then someday, you might even become worthy rivals for me, the unbeatable champion. I think he's the unbeatable champion. What are you looking at him for, Lee? I'm the one who'll be coming to challenge you. Oh, okay. If you think Muddy might be able to challenge you, then I guess he's my first rival. But I'm not planning to lose to him and miss out on my chance to beat the unbeatable champion. Just having a Pokemon with you doesn't make you a real trainer, you know. Wow! That backhanded compliment, jeez. Not even backhanded compliment, there's no compliment about it, that's just harsh. Proper trainers raise their Pokemon up to be first rate in battle, too. Yeah. Oh, and you think you're worthy of calling yourself such a proper trainer already, Hop? Oh! Get on him. Guess I'll be the judge of that. Let's see how you handle yourself in a battle against your friend, if he's up to it. What do you say, willing and ready to take a Hop on in the first ever Pokemon battle of your life? I want to make this a short episode, but it's the first one, so yes, why not? Believe in your partner Pokemon and care for them too, with all your heart. Do those two things, and I'm certain you'll learn to choose the moves that suit your Pokemon. And more importantly, to have a champion time battling with them. Or I can just look up, you know, move types, matchups, and that. Looks like everyone's on board. Pokemon trainers alike. Then let's do this. I've watched every match that Lee's ever had. I've read every book and magazine he left behind at home, too. I know exactly what to do in order to win. Leon's probably like, calm down there. You didn't need to read all of them. You didn't need to watch all of them. Let's go, Wooloo. How'd you get this Wooloo, bud? Pokemon battle it is, then. I've got two partners with me. Yeah, this is unfair. You're like, fight him. He's already got two Pokemon, but fight him. We're just gonna quickly pound this Wooloo. Calm down, Wooloo. I actually like the animations for Wooloo just rolls and everything. Tackle! Pound it one more time. Oh. That Wooloo was a piece of cake. And I mean, it's... Also, the new experience screen is cool, but slightly annoying. Not over yet. I've added another trusty ally to my team. Go Scorbunny. Like, you sit there and you talk big game about how you've watched all your brother's battles, and then you're like, yeah, I see your water type there. I'm gonna send out my fire type. And then be surprised that water beats fire, and that you know that. You literally just saw me watching a Pokemon battle. Not like yesterday. You watched me watch your brother's battle. Which was creepy to say out loud. Level up. So our Sobble's getting there. You beat my two Pokemon with your one? You and that Sobble are too much. $400. Taking cash from kids. Well, that was a shock. Guess I know now why Lee thought he should give you a Pokemon too. You and your Pokemon all fought hard. All, I have one. Made me almost want to let out Charizard and join in on all the fun. Good effort out there, Sobble. Why don't I get you all sorted? You mean healed? Healed is the proper word. And Muddy, you've got real promise. In fact, I've got a favor to ask you. Be a real rival to Hop, would you? Push him. Okay, I'll shove him down some stairs. Make the both of you stronger. I don't think pushing him downstairs is gonna make him stronger, but it's what you want. I already want to get stronger and stronger. You've seen me battle now, Lee. So come on. You've got to let me take on the Pokemon gyms. You? Join the gym challenge? Ha! You think you're ready for the single greatest competition in the Galar region? You're not putting the cart before the Rapidash there, are you? If that's really what you want to do, you two have a whole lot you need to learn about Pokemon. Especially your friend Muddy here. He's a joke. Alright, kick your ass. Before you think about getting gym badges, best to think about getting a Pokedex. Trainer's Pokedex helps them learn lots of things about all the Pokemon out there, including their strengths. But it's more than just a collection of data, you know. It's a record of trainers' love and passion for Pokemon training. Right? Get it. Right? Pokedex is in. We're on it. Looks like it's off to the Pokemon Research Lab for you and me, Muddy. That's the kind of enthusiasm a trainer needs. I'll let the professor know to expect you. I'm going to be the next Pokemon. I'm going to be the next champion, so completing a simple Pokedex will be nothing. Just another page in the tale of my legend. You'd probably better go tell your mom that you're heading out, though. So first and foremost, Hop, yeah, it's going to be a lot harder than you think. This is a sword. You kind of need shield. So I don't know if you have interdimension warp holes nearby, but yeah, you're going to need some. And second, why do I keep on telling my mom? Like, my mom knows I have Pokemon. She saw me last night with a Pokemon. She had to assume that I wasn't going to just chill at home with Sobble. Anyways, that's the first episode of our Pokemon Sword Nuzlocke. If you like... Oh, nope, don't want to do that. Alright, if you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Also, my Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram are on screen right now. So feel free to follow me on any of those. As well as I stream on Twitch 2 days a week. You can find the schedules on that channel. And I will see you next time. Peace.